This is the all-new Community Connection. I'm your host, Jade Harrell, keeping you connected to our community. Well, taking care of our neighbors and giving much-needed help during the holidays takes not only heart and effort, but assets. I'm joined today by Phil Assets of Liquid Assets to talk about their Feed the Families campaign. Welcome to the program, Phil.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. So tell me more about what made you all decide to step forward and feed families this holiday season.
Well, it started like 4 years ago, and I saw a lot of charities where they provided families with, food to cook for the holidays and everything. And then a couple families came to me kind of like, well, we really can't use the food because we don't have anywhere to cook it. We don't have any way to cook it. So it made me think, like, okay, how can we do something to actually give them a good home-cooked holiday meal? So that's pretty much where it all started from. And with that, we also give the kids, as well as the adults, gifts.
Oh, how nice. So tell me about your effort the first year. How'd it go?
Oh, the first year was great. I think we did maybe 6 families at that time. We really didn't do a lot of food, but it was enough for the people that were involved. And we did a lot of like hats and blankets and stuff of that nature. Then the second year it grew a little bit bigger, more food. That's when I think the Rib Shack and St. Louis Wing Company came on and helped sponsor the event with some food as well. And it's just been getting bigger and bigger each year. So this year we're jumping from the 8, which is the most we've ever done, to 20 to 25. I think right now the count is 23.
Nice. So how do you go about it? How do you find your families, and then how do you turn around and show them love by feeding them?
Okay, so we work with the Slate Prisons to Prosperity program, and we also work with a social worker, Mocha Latte, with the Family Resource Center for Missouri Mentoring Teen Mom program. And what they do is they submit us a list of many families that are in need. Me and my staff, we kind of go through the list and we narrow it down to the top 20. But like I said, right now we're at 23. And based upon other people being involved and how much sponsorship we get, we're going to try to fill it out to that 25.
Oh, excellent. Now, how do you narrow it down to who gets selected?
It's basically just decided by staff members. It's some staff members that read the story that goes along with the family, and it might hit a soft spot, and you're like, yeah, I really want to help support this family. You know what I mean? I look at my staff like the elves, and I'm like Santa Claus, so maybe they're like the elves. So I let them decide which ones, and some of them take personal interest in those families and try to ensure that they do get some of the things on their wish list, if not all, to help the family, throughout the winter and throughout the holidays.
Well, share with me an example of a family or one that touched your heart to help.
Okay, it's a family, single mom, and she has 3 kids. Home just burned down, so they pretty much lost everything completely and just had to move into a shelter. And just bad. And she's a teen mom at that. I think she's only like 19 years old, and with those kids. So that was the one I remember the most. And I just got a call from another one where they had I think it's only a mother, single mom, and a child, and they just got their gas cut off, and since then the child's been to the hospital numerous times because they don't have gas. That's a little rougher situation that we normally deal with because they're looking for like $1,500 to get the utilities, in good standing so they can have gas. But that's definitely one that touched me as well.
What a tough place to be in when there's such a great need and folks that have so many things that they could use some help on, deciding who you can help or what you can do. That's got to be a difficult place to be.
It really is difficult, but like I say, I just look at it like, as long as we can help some, we can't help everyone, of course, but as long as we can help some, I'm willing to do it and put it on my back and try to just, hope that we can do our best to make them have at least a better day. It won't be a better year or month maybe, but at least for that one day, they'll enjoy themselves. They'll get a home-cooked meal. We also have a barber service where we'll have the families, they're able to come in and get their hair cut. We have beauticians where they can get their hair styled. We also have makeup artists for maybe like the moms where they can get made up that day, and a teeth whitening company that, for the kids or whoever wants to get their teeth whitened. So it's just kind of giving them a little something that I know typically they can't afford to do on their selves. So, hopefully for that one day, we do our part. We can do more, but at this time, we're just doing our part for that one day.
For sure. Now, do you dine with them that day? Do you have dinner with them?
Yes, we do. Dinner starts at 4 p.m., and it's really a home-cooked meal. We have several food companies and cooks as well. They just are either providing part of the meal or just providing their time, energy, and effort to help for the cause, basically. And like I said, Rib Shack, St. Louis Wing Company, those are primary parts of this event. We have Christina's Cuisine. I hate to say names because I know I'm going to forget some. We also have Emo's Pizza, though. So I know a lot of the kids, when they see that Emo's Pizza come through there, they're going to be happy and excited.
That's a lot of community partners and concerned individuals that have come forward for this. Help us understand a little more about you. What kind of guy are you to become a fellow who wants to give? Let us know a little bit about your background.
Well, I feel assets, and assets come from our primary company, Liquid Assets. We do a lot of concerts, events, and nightclub promotions around the city as well as outside of the city. And so, I've been pretty successful over the past 10 to 15 years. So I like to give back a lot. And like I said, I started this 4 years ago, and it's just been growing ever since. We also do other charities as well, but this is like my baby right here. So I just put a lot of time into it. And just kind of try to give back. You always have to give back. I don't do it for publicity or fame or nothing like that, because until now, we haven't even gone public with this, but it's just grown so much that I need help other than I can support on my own.
That's right. But look what you started, man. You started something. Why is this one so special to you among the other good things that you're doing?
I don't know. Maybe it's just the Christmas spirit. And if you notice, I keep saying holidays because all the kids they don't believe in Christmas maybe, so I just say the holiday. But I believe in Christmas, so I like to just give around that time and just, it's just the right thing to do.
Sure. Well, what's your holiday wish?
That we can fulfill all the kids' wishes. That's my holiday wish.
That's right. Now, what are some of the things that the families need, and how can we help in the community?
Okay, you would be surprised, at least I was, with the wish list. I would think I would see, like, PlayStations and things of that nature, but you see a lot of blankets, scarves, hats, socks. So it's like a lot of basic necessity items that, you'll give to your grandma or something for Christmas, but you don't tend to give the kids. You'll get them the toys, but those are the things that these families really are asking for and really are needing. And we have a couple drop-off locations as well as a hotline that you can call and, if you wanted to donate anything. And we're taking anything that's wrapped, that hasn't been unwrapped. So anything that's like that, we're definitely taking.
All right. Well, do you have a place where we can learn more about the types of families, like the children's ages or some of the other types of needs where we can respond that way, or just, you'll put to use whatever comes through?
For more information, you can call 314-680-2775, 314-680-2775, and they have all the information as far as all the families. I think we're at 40 kids as of today.
Woo!
Yeah, 40 kids, and they range from 9 months up until 17. So we do have all the information on all the kids. And drop-off locations are at St. Louis Wing Company. That's at 9816 Manchester. DTLR Clothing, that's at 10835 Old House Ferry Road. And Fast Track Urgent Care, that's at 9845 West Florissant in Delwood.
How old are you, by the way, Phil?
Oh, I'm a promoter, so I can't really say my age. I have to say 21. It's like a rapper. It's like a rapper. Rappers can't tell their real age. I'm a promoter. I can't tell my real. Not on the air.
That's
Once
funny.
Recording, I'll tell you my real age.
Okay, that's not a problem. We'll do it that way. All right. Do you have any volunteer opportunities for maybe students or folks that are looking to get their volunteer hours?
Yes, we definitely do. And again, you can call that same number and ask for Daisha. she's one of our assistants in this program, and the phone number is 314-680-2775. And she'll have all the information. But like I say, as much help as we can get, we're definitely open to it. So
you need servers, you need rappers. What kinds of help do you need?
Rappers and servers are pretty much it. That's definitely what we're going to need. But we also might need a couple more barbers. I think right now we have 3. So if any barbers out there listening and you want to help out, it's on Sunday to 18th, December 18th. Those services start from 2 to 4, and that's the haircut and the stylist from the beauticians, makeup artists, and all that. And then the food meal starts at 4 o'clock.
Okay. And where will you be having dinner?
We'll be having it at the Rusty Goat, and that's 2617 Washington Avenue, right on Washington and Jefferson.
Mm-hmm. How are you getting the families there?
Pretty much most of the families, I think it was 19 of them, are actually coming themselves, and the rest we're having a transportation service pick them up and drop them off as well. That's
really great. And so how can people get in touch with you and keep up with some of the great promotions and work that you're doing around the city?
They can follow me on Instagram or social media at Phil Assets, Facebook, same thing. Or our website's liquidassetevents.com.
Liquidassetevents.com. And just one more time, let me get that phone number for folks to connect with Feed the Families.
Okay, 314-680-2775.
680-2775. Phil Assets, feeding families for the holidays. We appreciate what you're doing and that you've come on to share with us and encourage us all to give as well.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having me.
You're welcome, Phil. Thanks. All right, that's it for this week. If you have questions or comments or have something you'd like to include in the community calendar, you can leave a message on our message box at 314-333-8369, 314-333-8369. And for more information about our show or any of our guests, you can visit us online and listen to the podcasts at Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com. And search Community Connection with Jade Harrell. You all be blessed, do blessed, and take care.